Alright guys, I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the Roulette Wheel IQ Cube. So this is going to be how to solve it, but I'm not going to go into detail about everything, because that's going to take way too long. I want to make this short video. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling you guys how to solve this, and I'm going to split it up into 3 parts. And one thing that you have to know before knowing how to solve a Roulette Wheel IQ Cube is how to solve a 2x2. The core of this cube is the same as a 2x2. It has 2 sides. It needs so it just has 4 corners. That's basically the whole cube. So you're gonna have to ignore the wheels for the first part, and then solve it just like a 2x2. And if you don't know that, I'll try to post a link at the bottom in the description, just so you guys check out another video on how to solve a 2x2. But I'm not going to go into detail of that because it's not that difficult, okay? So I'm going to speed this up, and then when I'm done, I'll just come back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back and I'm done with the 2x2. As you can see, this is solved on all sides, the middle part and the edges, which is all connected. So yeah, to the white side, red side, all of it solved. Okay, so now what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna choose one side that you want to solve. So for example, I don't know, let's pick the green side. We're gonna try to solve this one first and put 1 through 12 all around, and all you have to do for that is, there's not really like a lot of, there's no real algorithm for this, I guess, because all you have to do is just, if you see like 12 goes up there, you just put it with the green, and then you do that for all the numbers. Try to put 6 numbers there. Let's see, do it backwards. Okay, I'm gonna start with 1. And then find 2. Okay, there's a 2. Okay, you could just bring it up to the whites. I like having it like next to it instead of having it all the way at the bottom. Then it confuses me. So then, all you have to do, make sure everything's aligned, and then bring it up. And you bring it next to it, then you scoot it back, so you could have a place to put the 3. And then you look for the 3. Which is right there, and then you do that all the way from 1 through 6. Okay, so you just bring up the number, and there you go. You find 4, okay, then the 5, and then lastly the 6. Okay, so there we go. We have 1 through 6. I'll just put this line down there. We'll make it later. And then the reason why you only do 1/2 first is because if you try to do the same thing with the 7, let me see. See, do we have it there? If you try to bring it up, then you'll just, whenever you return this, you're going to bring the 1 down. And that's not what you want to do. So, because then you're going to just keep on switching those. So what you do is you do basically, you do almost the same thing, except you start with, you're going to have to do it backwards. So you're going to start with the 12, finding it, and you have to put it at the bottom. So there you go, there's the 12. And then, try to bring this down. You put it right here. You put it next to the 6. So now I'm going to show you what to do next. You're going to find the 11, so you can see what's happening. And see, and there you go, 11. And then eventually you're going to scoot each one every time you put a number. Again, the next one's going to be 10, and then eventually the 12 is going to end up all the way over here. And that's what you want to do. And that's how you're going to solve the green side. So then we'll do that. Show you again with the 10. Make sure you have the 6 right at the bottom there. And then we'll bring this down. No, we're bringing the left side down. Then we'll bring it up, back up. Now we have that over there. Look for the 9. Sure everything's aligned. Okay, there we go. Then look for the 8, the 7. And the 7. And there we go. You see? Now we have all 12 in the same circle. So that's basically what you want to do for the last ones that you have. Like all the other sides, like you're going to do 4 more sides like that, and then the last side is going to be different, because the last side, you're going to have to, like, it's not going to be, you won't be able to move it the same. Well, you'll see when we get to it. So, now, I'm going to fastly solve the other side. I'm going to speed through this, and then I'll come back. Okay, so now we have 2 sides left, and let's see the white one for last, since the blue is harder to see. Okay, so let's basically do the same thing with the last 2 sides. Start with the 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get the 5, and then you can see the 6 over here. So all you have to do is basically just make it so that you have it in the bottom one, so you can bring it up, and then the 12 is already where we want it to be. So now we do 11. Wait, the 8 is there, so wait. Just bring this down. See, now the 7's there, so eventually it's going to come back down, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so there we go. 12 and 11. And 9, 8. And 7. See, it's basically the same thing. Now we're left with the white one. This is the third part, and as you can see, none of them are in the right place. And for this part, all you're gonna have to do is basically just make each one. You're gonna have to just scoot it, because with this algorithm, you can switch 2 numbers. Like basically, you can make the 1 come to this side behind the 2, so it could be 1, 2, or you could bring it over here, where it could be 5, like 2, 5, 1. Okay, but that also does is that it also switches the numbers here. So you just have to make sure not to move this piece, Okay, like not to shift it too much, or else you'll mess up, and then you're gonna have to solve this part again. And yeah, all right. So let's start. Let's move this one. Move it to this side. Okay. So what you do is you have to turn the left side, turn clockwise. So just left, and then the wheel, move it counterclockwise. Alright, so then you bring it down, and then you move this clockwise, and move this clockwise. Okay, so then you shift it back up. Now you move the right one, and then put the back down, back here, and then you turn the right side again, counterclockwise. There you go. So now the 2 and the 1 have switched, but also the 1 and the 12 have switched in the bottom here. So just make sure to leave those there, because then now we're gonna shift this 3 all the way over here, right? So what we do is do this again. So basically, how I think of it, instead of looking at it as an algorithm, I see it as just bringing this side down. Like you want to bring down the 3, like wherever you're gonna shift it. So if you're gonna shift the 3 to the left, you want to bring it down, and you're going to bring the 3 to the left down here, right? And you bring the numbers back up, and then you bring the 3, you just move it back, like you just move both clockwise, and then bring it back up, and then make sure it's aligned, and then there you go. Now that you've done this twice, you could see the 12 and the 1 have gone back to their places, and the 3 shifted from over here to over there. And yeah, you can't do that. This algorithm only works like by shifting one piece at a time, so that's going to take a while to put all of them in the right place. Okay? So then, again, shift it. See, okay, let's go back. So we want the 3 to go to the left, so then we can do right inverted. Then we shift this counterclockwise, then right, because we want the 3 to go to the left, so we can turn it to the left, bring it back up, and then we just switch this back and this one too, so we could turn this and bring it there. So now we have 1, 2, 3, and the 1 and 12 are switched again, and now we want to bring the 4 there. So then we do the same algorithm, bring it down, we want to shift to the left, bring it back up, and shift this both clockwise, and then bring it back, and we do it again. See, they have gone back to their place. Do that, and then both clockwise, and then shift this. See, you see the 5 and the 4. This is going to take both of these. So we want to bring the 4 to the left. So then turn both clockwise. And there we go. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 and the 5 have switched, and then you do it for the 6. You have to do it several times. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now these 3 are mixed up, and we want to bring the 10 first, and then they switch the 11. Okay, so you want to shift it to the left. So we do that, and then you bring it up again. You want to shift it to the left, and then turn them both clockwise, and then bring it back. Oh, I did the 11, sorry. Okay, that was the 10, my bad. Yeah, bring it to the left, and shift them both clockwise. There we go. So now you have solved the last layer. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then that's it. If you're lucky, then you'll have everything solved. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we check the white side, and yeah. Now I'm going to show you a situation that might happen to you, where both of these, you have everything solved except for the last 2 numbers, okay? So I'll be back. Oh yeah, one more thing. Even if you want to switch both of these, like you could shift it to the left, or you could also do the same thing, and if you want to move it the other way. So you just do instead of bringing this one up and moving the 1 to the left, you do this. You bring the 2 to the right. Okay? And then you basically just move them both counterclockwise. And do that. And there you go. But yeah, okay. Back to the other thing. Okay, so here's one thing that might go wrong. So let's say you have everything solved in all sides, so 1 through 12. See, 1 through 12, 1 through 12, 1 through 12, and 1 through 12. But on the last one, you have these two switched. See, the 12 and the 1. So there, if that happens, what you basically have to do is you have to bring one of these. You have to, instead of just switching them once, you're going to have to switch them all the way around until they go back to their place. So in this case, let's see, we could bring the 12 all the way around. And then, let's see, we've got to make sure, well, it doesn't matter what we do it because that's the one that's messed up. So we can do it on the orange side. Okay. So then we're going to bring the 12 to the left, and we're going to do this algorithm, until it goes all the way back around. See, now it's back in its place, but these are messed up now. It's 6, 8, 7, and it's supposed to be 6, 7, 8, right? So then you just keep doing that with the 12, bring it all the way. I'm doing the same algorithm. And you bring it back. Then, shift it again to the left. And again to the left. And again to the left. And down. Both clockwise. Back up. Oops. Keep doing that. Oh, sorry. Keep slipping. Sorry. Okay. And see, it's almost done. And then just shift it again. And there we go. 1 through 12. And then the orange one, also 1 through 12. Okay. So that's how you solve it. Alright. I came up with solving this all on my own. I haven't looked at any algorithms, so there might be an easier way to do this, but that's just how I solve it. So if you find another easier way, then yeah, feel free to do that. But yeah, again, this is the way I made it. So it might take longer. There might be a simpler algorithm. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, see what you guys want to see next. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.